metaphorically intimately.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Mehcast, and oh, what a motley crew we are. There's been some updates to this game, so I want to go back and give it another shot. No pun intended.
We both know that's a lie.
Well, I realized that it was a pun as I was about halfway through saying it. I might even give the multiplayer in this game a try. Hey, Rhino.
Hey.
I'm gonna have to get the game.
Yeah. Well, now.
Buckshot. Alright, hold on a sec. I'm gonna go live. Hello, ladies and germs. Welcome back to the Mehcast, and oh, what a motley crew we are. Today,
Ow.
This will be the music that'll be within all of our nightmares.
Kevin, check and see if your microphone gain is... Hi, Gizmo. Kevin, check and see if your mic gain is turned up more than usual, because, like, I've got you on your usual audio, and you sound like you're, like, right up next to the microphone.
I'm literally quite a distance away from it.
Okay. Check your... Yeah, check your gain anyways.
My input volume is at 100%?
No, I mean, like, the gain slider on the back of the... Oh, sorry, the gain dial on the back of the mic.
I turned it down. Can you guys hear me now?
No.
Yeah, we can still hear you fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
Am I? Hi, old Zero.
Hey!
Hey, y'all!
So since most of you guys weren't here last time,
it appears to me that I just... So, Gizmo was the only one who appeared to be coming in at normal volumes, and everybody else appears to be coming in at ear-splitting volumes, so I presume that it must have been something on my end.
Damon...
Apologies.
Yeah?
Damon, is there audio coming off? Meow?
I wouldn't know. Okay. Yeah, I can hear the audio on your stream, you're good.
Okay. So... Last time, since Damon and I did the
last time on Banjo-Kazooie.
Well, Banjo-Kazooie. We ended up beating the crap out of a witch. Sadly, not burning her to the stake. And well, she became a skeleton. After 2 years of being stuck inside of a rock. Yeah. First, we're gonna go visit our good buddy Cheeto. Hi, buddy. How you doing?
Now, last time on Buckshot Roulette, we either got shot or shot somebody else.
That's just a usual round of Buckshot Roulette. That's nothing new.
You know who else took a buckshot to the face?
Who?
Metaphorically.
My mom.
Metaphorically, Rob.
Oh, man.
He's doing more. He's doing more RE target shit.
Has Rob gotten up to anything crazy since we last talked about him?
Yeah. So funny thing for those who don't know,
he's still got his beef going on with Asa.
I'll give you a. For those who are not in the know as to why, or just forgot, and still need to be brought up to speed. Silent Rob, for some reason, for some big fucking reason, he decided to delete his channel. He said he's never coming back to it. He said he's never making a Silent Rob content again. He said so on his Facebook anyway. But then he starts making a channel called Asa's
Retarded Daughter.
Retarded Daughter Getting Run Over by a Train, which he later just changed it to Asa's Retarded Daughter. Both very, very shameful acts. Decided to make videos dogging on Asa's inactions and actions. I guess it depends on how you look at it. His fans and anybody who talked about Silent Rob in any way, whether it be legitimate criticism or just telling him to go fuck himself. And he's been going after user called Minute World for re-uploading Rob's content, considering he shut down his channel.
Yeah.
And it continues to try and false flag him, even when he's not re-uploading Rob's content. And it's to the point where he's outright harassing, like doing just targeted harassment towards Minute World, both on Reddit and on YouTube. And not only that, he doxed himself willingly on a video.
Why would you do
saying
that?
Saying his full address, and before waging digital war on Aces fans and anybody who was against Rob the moment he put up the $8 membership. That was recent.
Essentially, he did a Christian where he ends up doxing himself live on a video kind of thing.
You know what's funny? He actually did that already, but the difference is that the first time he did it, he was basically telling everyone bring it on, and then when he was feeling the after effects of the docs, he was like, come on, man, it's not cool. Pizzas are coming to my house. You know, they made a picture of my cousin being shot. It's not cool. And I put it in my butt. Yeah, and it was very ironic and kind of funny anyway, in a way, because he was like, I'm gonna call you up. But then that later on, it's not funny. I did the violence. I did the violence. Shut up, Rob. Basically, he's still doing his best to try and make everybody that criticized.
So he's essentially trying
look like
he's essentially guy. He's essentially trying to make everybody else look like the bad guy, despite the fact that he kind of instigated in most of this.
So keep in mind, again, he made a new channel and called it something that not only implied that a metaphorical train was ran on Ace's daughter, which is disgusting, but also just is making fun of Ace's daughter, which is, punching down, and not in a good way or a funny way in any way. There's punching down, haha, comedy, but then there's punching down, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, there's like that. You remember that the Ricky Berwick, like the thing where Ricky Berwick will do stuff like that all the time, where he'll be like, damn it, I got shot. So Ricky Berwick will there's a very famous one of like I think it's somebody like being like, I was super hot and sexy before I got vaccinated, and then I turned into Ricky Berwick, and somebody asked,
what?
Like, is that funny? And Ricky Berwick replied, "Is like, yeah, I think it's pretty funny."
No, I think there was like a tweet thing. It was like someone made fun of Ricky Berwick, and then some SJW replied, "Do you really think that this is funny?" And
yeah.
Ricky Berwick replied with simply, "Yeah."
Yeah.
He wasn't like, "Yeah, we have to."
It was like nonchalant.
It's one thing if somebody's like a willing participant in it, but like we're talking about a fucking child who isn't on the internet.
Yeah.
So considering the internet can be.
Yeah. Zoella AX1 says, "Hey, what's up? How you doing? We're doing pretty good. I'm slowly but surely getting my voice back. Approximately 50% of the things I say are in my normal voice rather than my pseudo smoker's voice.
By the way,
kids, this is why you don't smoke. Listen to modern day Miley Cyrus versus like classic Miley Cyrus if you want to know why you don't smoke. Oh, Jesus Christ, the dealer just shot himself.
From what I can tell from Asa, his daughter...
You're stupid, and you're stupid, and you know what? You're stupid.
His disabled daughter, anyway.
Yeah.
It's like... to say complete senses, and in forms of, I want blank. Jokingly, I decided to say, can your daughter say, I want Rob to touch grass?
Oh, that's funny.
It would be the most it would be the most sensible thing she said about Rob without knowing who Rob is.
Hey, look at that! Actual warp points that don't require me that aren't specific. Glory, Hallie,
Sudden death.
Lula.
You know what? No, don't let Asa, if you hear this, don't teach your daughter that. Otherwise, Rob might think she's saying, "Look for Fen."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're not endorsing that. We're just making jokes at the expense of a douchebag.
Asa knows that. Asa knows that.
Yeah, I know he knows that.
Hey, yeah, I know that you know that, but you know.
I seriously can't believe we ended up dodging a bullet with that guy.
Rob.
Because I still remember that audio that you sent us about potentially inviting him onto this thing. And,
Oh God.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it's still yeah.
We were just talking about that yesterday.
And I was just like, and every time I have to hear about this guy, I'm like, oh God, did we dodge a bullet on this?
Yeah,
We
it's
did.
like his
dodged a huge bullet.
inadvertently his ego helped us dodge a bullet.
Not just a bullet, and not just any bullet.
This is a 50
nuke.
Yeah, this is a 50 caliber BMG.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if he wasn't doing any Fent, I feel like it would at least have been interesting to have him on.
Oh yeah, I mean if people can just be fucking normal, like, or not, you don't have to be like, you know, super fucking normal, but you get what I mean. Like if you can if you can not be like fucking insane, we'll say, you know, we'll take fucking anybody around here. I will say I would interview Kanye West if he decided, hey, I want to come on here, but I would have like somebody working the censor filter, so that if he just started saying like quoting Mein Kampf or something like that, I could like not have the channel taken down.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that because it would be real. I think it would be interesting and a little bit funny to have that fucking maniac on. In the same way, it'd be interesting to have like Tom Cruise on or something like that. Frankly, I think Tom Cruise would probably be a
little more well-adjusted.
Which is, you know, incredible to say. Because somebody said 20 years ago that it'd be, you know, Tom Cruise is more well-adjusted than Kanye West.
Yeah.
I think they'd say that you're crazy, but you know. By the way, Kanye West has a swastika T-shirt on the Yeezy website now.
Like,
wow.
Literally, or
like it is a white T-shirt with a swastika in the center, and not like an Asian, not like an Asian and Manji
not like
symbol.
not like the Manji symbol that many Bleach fans
actually
would know is on Tensei Zangetsu, but
no, it's the fucking quarter rotated Nazi emblem. You know, like this is American. This is like the thing that Edward Norton had on his chest in AHX. You know, in American History X. I don't know why I said the abbreviation, because I immediately had to clarify what I was talking about.
So Grunty's sisters are finally going to put an end to Gruntilda's rhyming.
Oh, thank God.
Oh yeah. I think it was something he tried to sell during the it was like a Super Bowl ad or something.
Yeah, so Kanye got himself like veneers or some shit.
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, Kanye bought like new teeth. And so
Why?
he recorded an ad for I don't know, but he recorded an ad for Yeezys for the Yeezy website on his iPhone and submitted that.
Last I checked, he wasn't like a heavy smoker or like he had rock.
And he's a He's a
cutting teeth
millionaire.
or anything like that.
He's a millionaire rapper. I don't know why people do what they do sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, if they're yellowing a bit, or like they're like rotting
Like,
because
I've
of some shit.
Well, there's an infamous double entendre.
Like, I had to
The
get
Bob
reconstructive
control
dentistry, and I didn't
All
even
has
get.
two functions.
And like, I didn't even get new teeth. They just rebuilt the ones I had. You know.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah, no. So that's kind of a crazy,
kind of odd.
very painful story, you know, both physically and mentally. You know, like I just like my lower teeth got broken in an accident, and so I just had to get them like scored and then rebuilt with an enamel filler. Or now they don't hurt. Now they don't hurt as much, but it was like I still have, yeah.
But like trying to get them replaced already sounds like a nightmare in of itself.
Yeah. But I still have fucking nightmares about like shattered teeth, you know?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think you should be the one who's ready, Mr. Dealer-san, because
oh dear.
well, you're the one.
Well,
Well,
King
you're the one
Jingling
whose
has
life
turned
is in
into a
danger, and
zombie.
I've got all 4 bars. Oh dear. I believe you're fucking dead. I just shot Dealer in the face, Esquire.
Ouch.
Yo, although first time I ended up seeing anything to do with Buckshot Roulette and a lot of other potential party games, I've actually seen through the Party Crashers on YouTube.
I first saw it through Markiplier, and then I saw some YouTube shorts about it.
I just saw
After
a
one of
clip
the
of Iron
updates.
Mouse. I just saw clips of Iron Mouse playing Buckshot Roulette.
Yeah.
That sounds like
I've
it'd be
also
really good. I'll have
and
to
Party
go check
Crashers
that out.
Party Crashers is also exposed me to Liar's Bar, and now I'm just like, and now partially thanks to them, I'm like, okay, a Marvel Rivals actually kind of looks all right, and when I actually ended up booting up the game, I did look at some of the aesthetics, and I'm like, it's a little much at times, but it looks pretty good.
Much.
As in, it's like
A bit
like
exaggerated.
everybody, yeah, a little bit exaggerated. That's what I mean.
Oh, like a comic book.
Kinda.
Where
A little,
Yeah.
a little bit. And like, this is essentially if the comic book designer, if the character designer was allowed to go full ham.
Rob Liefeld, Jim Lee.
Not Liefeld, like.
No,
It's maybe
not
a bit
Liefeld.
more Jim Lee.
Mm.
Maybe a bit more.
Yeah, I feel like
who's that
it's
guy who
kinda
did
like-
that? Who's the guy who got into all that trouble for Frank Show? Maybe a bit more Frank Show.
What about the
Oh.
guy who did
Oh, come on,
Well,
OBS.
well-
Why are you doing this to me?
OBS flip freaking out again.
Yeah, it disconnected. Now it's reconnected.
I forgot what it
Yay.
was called.
It hates you.
Battle something. I forgot what that comic book was called.
So Bottles has a family
I'm
A
sure.
wife and kids.
that we didn't. Yep, a wife and some kids. So
So basically, he had a family and he never told us.
well, no. Oh, in universe, Banjo and the others, no. It's just, it's kind of a shock to the audience. It's kind of like how we find out that Yoruichi has a little brother, where it's like, wait,
Oh, would you
you have a
like that?
little brother? And she's like,
I think
"Well,
you made a mistake
duh."
giving me all those items ahead of time.
Hey, look, Jet Force Gemini. That's also on the Switch Online. Which, by the way, Ridge Race N64 is on Switch Online, Gizmo.
Yeah, I
Fuck.
figured
Yeah.
Yeah,
Finally,
you
with
saw
the-
Juno. There's
with
Vela.
the announcement.
Yeah, meanwhile, Wario Land 4 is on the Switch Online.
Well,
Yep.
well, that's nice.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Mr. Jiggy Wiggity.
Jiggy Boo.
Racist.
Yeah. So, unlike in Banjo-Kazooie, there is only one place in the Isle of Hags where we could insert jiggies in order to acquire access to new worlds.
Does it involve the power of love?
Prove yourselves worthy to enter. You must collect images in the form of Jiggy Wiggy himself.
I still find it funny that when my I ended up trying to do dramatic reading of this, my banjo voice ends up sounding. Somebody pointed out that my banjo voice sounds like Goofy.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I think it might have been me.
I'm like, yeah, probably. I'm like, what other voice would you imagine coming out of Banjo? He sounds southern in a number of ways. And I just imagined him being
you, dealer son.
And I just imagined him sounding like Goofy Goof.
But it's a more deeper sounding.
I'm thinking more Homer.
Yeah, it's kind of like a mix between Homer and Goofy, but with a more deeper
techno lamb. And meanwhile, my voice for Kazooie is Marge.
Homie.
So basically, we're playing the video game equivalent of The Simpsons without being The Simpsons.
Jeez, I feel bad for Marge's voice actor, considering like how strange her voice is over the years.
Julie can't even do the voice anymore.
Yeah, she sounds like.
Back then it used to sound like this.
Yeah, nowadays
she barely do the voice anymore.
Yeah, nowadays.
And now it sounds like this.
Yeah,
and Castellaneta can barely do Homer as well.
Homer is less aggravating, though, with the exception of maybe the screaming. It's just Marge has that light, gravelly, unique kind of voice that more understandable.
And the thing is that Patty and Selma also have the same voice actors, but the thing is that at least she actually can sound different for those two. But now there's not a difference between Marge, Patty, or Selma.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so a little bit of something to note here. Banjo-Tooie was actually the only of the two Banjo-Kazooie games that I actually owned. On back that
name
because
I'm stealing your cigarettes.
As I had to rent Banjo-Kazooie from my local Tommy K's.
I used to borrow a lot of games from the local library.
I rented from Blockbuster back in the day.
But yeah.
And yeah, I rented both games.
Well, since we're not worthy to do another challenge, we gotta go to the area. Yep, we gotta go to the area that's just opened for us. Hey,
big dragon head. That's so weird. It just went straight charging at you. It's like, nope.
And now we have dedicated warp pads in the levels.
Mayhem Temple.
With open bar.
I just let any of these other items, so I'm just gonna shoot them.
I get the impression I'm gonna need something for that, and ugh. So you might be wondering to yourself, what could we possibly get in this game, since we've kept pretty much all of our stuff from the previous game? Well,
a lot.
Yeah. Because as even though we don't have bottles anymore, we got this guy who's been yapping at us.
Charges.
Us in a very
50.
soldier or like voice.
Bottles' brother, Jam Jars.
Yep. Jam Jars who is not on as much of a smart ass.
It's not necessarily going to do anything, but if he steals them... Hey! Now he can't use my cigarettes to heal his wounds.
Girl,
Smoking
Sergeant.
cigarettes helps you heal from getting shot in the face. That makes lots of sense. Tell me how much sense that makes, guys.
Kevin, on a scale from 1 to 10, how would you compare Jam Jars to Gunnery Sergeant Hartman?
I'd give him like a 7. He's not swearing at us.
Okay.
Did he go out fighting? Playing cards, actually.
Higher odds that it's gonna
Typical.
be a blank.
Oh, Jam Jars, you are a savage.
Oh, one last thing about Rob for today. Rob is deliberately going after anybody who criticizes him or talks about him in any way.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that
sounds like
it sounds like somebody.
God.
Pathetic.
Yeah, sounds like somebody who wants to desperately be banned off the internet.
Silent vent.
Ginger slob.
Please, lose a point. Oh, you stole my cigarettes, you bastard. You don't deserve better. Shoot. Oh my god, that would have been poetic irony. Oh!
So we get So our first move we get at FPS. The ability to
shooter.
Well,
Riveting.
you missed your chance
There's
to
even-
take me out in one shot.
There's even segments in Banjo-Tooie where it's full-on FPS.
Oh
It's
yeah,
not gonna
we'll get
matter if I
those.
shoot him sawed off or not.
And Banjo uses Kazooie like a shotgun.
Oh yeah.
Locked and loaded, baby.
Even so much as using her neck to pump the shotgun.
Man, I had to wonder how Tui feels about being used as a weapon of destruction.
Kazoo.
My only retort to that is Rule 34.
Well, let's
Words
also not
of
forget.
destruction.
Let's also not forget the fact that that there exists a song where part of the lyrics is "I want to choke a chicken with my hands."
Oh dear.
Yay!
Yes, this is an actual thing.
Why are you gay?
Oh god, the skill stop honeycomb.
You are gay.
Did it have an exclamation point?
I saw a clip of that, like
Yes, it did.
an extended version of it, and it's like, oh my
Okay,
god.
so I
Goes
managed
into
to
what the
get
heck territory.
mine. Heal. Try to heal.
Heal.
Yep.
Oh, heal, motherfucker.
I was using the
heal.
polarity reverser
Up.
so you can get a free shot in on it.
There's a yep.
Because
Trouble
I think in that interview clip I saw of that, it was like the Pope ends up eating the evidence and it just leads into like, oh god, what the heck are you doing?
All right,
eating
what do you
the
got for
evidence?
us?
I eat the fruits.
I use Kazooie as a handheld gun.
50-50.
Yep. Now we unlocked one of the more important mechanics to this game.
Mhm.
The FPS
ability-
mechanics.
Second shell blank. That's all I needed to know.
Christmas. So my favorite thing about that interview was just how the interviewer was just straight to the point.
So now the Jinjos are scattered throughout the entire world of the game. We got to find each of the colored one, every single one of the colored ones in order to gain Jiggies.
Except the gray ones.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
50-50, I think.
red ginger. Oh, family house.
And red is my favorite color, so yay.
I
Alright.
love Banjo's final smash in Ultimate, where it's just summons
Sawed
a
off
legion
and
of
pop the
Where he
Jinjos.
summons, where he summons the Jinjonator.
Go to me, my Jinjo army.
So,
I am the Jinjonator.
by the way, Alt Zero. Recently they officially released the gameplay trailer for Noritora Gilga.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like after watching it a second time, I'm like it's still quite impressive that they made this character look like he is a guy meant for like counterattacking, as odd as that is. But then again, that does suit his skill set.
Yeah.
And since his Hierro is the strongest out of all the Espada.
So did anybody watch the Super Bowl?
No.
No.
I did hear that Puppy Bowl all featured the exact same trailer for Superman and that we got earlier or last year.
Cheeto page.
Alive.
I saw the Cheeto page.
Yeah, I saw it too.
Yeah. And we got a new look at Green Lantern.
AKA not Hal Jordan being played by Nathan Fillion.
Guy Gardner looks like such a fucking doof in that movie, and you could have done anything else. You could have made, like, Guy Gardner has been cool.
You could have
before.
given him a different haircut.
Guy Gardner
funny?
is capable of being cool. You could have made him cool again, and they just didn't.
Well, the thing is, it's the haircut. It's solely the haircut that just doesn't. It's not helping. And like, I get it. I know, as well as any other comic book reader knows that he had that haircut before. It's a canon thing. He's had it a long time ago, up to even the early 2000s.
I will say it didn't look that stupid, and he wasn't wearing that stupid
wig.
He's almost blonde.
It was stupid, but it wasn't like stupid. It was like cocky stupid. They even gave Guy Gardner that same haircut in Batman Brave and the Bold when Batman met up with the Lanterns. But even then, I don't think they gave it to him in Young Justice when they were looking for Lanterns to recruit.
No, they didn't. And he had a very generic GL. Right, he had a very generic haircut in Young Justice.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess they had to give it to him because, all these
and of
other
course
heroes had something iconic to them. Like Clark has got the cowlick and everything, so I guess giving Guy Gardner
having the haircut hair is good enough.
Right, so I don't know why you had to. Okay, so here's my theory. They're giving him the cut, but later on they're going to have him cut it, like maybe at the end of the movie, or maybe there's like some incident where his hairstyle changes. That's only a theory, because why else would they give it to him in his first appearance?
Fuck, I just handed it to him.
That's only a theory. I really hope that theory is sound, because I like the design of Guy Gardner. He's got that jacket. I like that jacket look he's got. And I like the fact that he's like just a cocky Irish prick with a heart of gold.
I generally prefer his jacket look from the comics.
Just that haircut, man. I didn't like it back in the day. I don't like it now. Bowl cuts rarely if ever look good. There are exceptions like
Gohan
Mandar,
looked
Rock,
okay with it in the Frieza saga.
Kid Gohan, but yeah, very few people could pull it off.
But at the start of it, he looked like a young Mo Howard.
wait. Mo, that haircut was in the Namek saga, not the Saiyan saga.
No, I said
Saiyan
Frieza saga.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
he said Frieza saga, but yeah,
My bad.
that's true.
Frieza arc.
Third's blank.
And by the way, Alt Zero, unlike in Bleach Soul Resurrection, at the very least, we could actually confirm that Mike's Interniclass is voicing Noitora, since Soul Resurrection, it sounds more.
In my soul, every fight out of control. Do it all, get them on their feet.
Anyway, as I was saying, in Soul Resurrection, Noitora sounded like he was voiced by Sam Riegel for some reason, and I'm like, what? That's not Mike's Interniclass. Even though the game, even though BTVA's credits try to insist, as Mike's Interniclass voice, I'm like, no, I've heard his voice clips. It sounds more like Sam Riegel. I'd have to actually go and find Mike at a convention, and be like, hey, so this doesn't sound like you in this game. And did Sam Riegel take over? Or out of curiosity? I'd have no problem with that. Because Sam and Mike do sound roughly similar enough.
That was like me when I got to see Troy Baker about 2 years ago, because his role as Mitsunari in Sengoku Basara, and I personally asked him if the reason why he wasn't brought back to voice him in Judge End, and one of the possibilities was likely due to union reasons.
Yeah. Let's also not forget the fact that he ended up stepping away from the role of Kanji during Persona 4, the animation, and due to the fact that he was getting married.
Yeah.
So Matt Mercer ended up taking over, and that was the start of Matt Mercer getting quite a few of Troy Baker's roles. And since his voice was close enough to him.
And funnily enough, he ended up voicing Mitsunari in Judge End, since
who would have seen that coming? Wait. Me and literally anybody else who knows these types of voice acting.
But there's actually a bit of a story to it, because a fan actually reached out and asked him that apparently, I'm gonna look up the comments, so give me a moment.
Hello, little Globo.
Come on, fail. Every time the dealer's taking the expired medication, he falls over. When are you just gonna stop taking that, buddy?
Wake up.
You gonna steal my beer? Fuck you for stealing my beer. Oh, you just... It would have been really karmatic if he'd have shot himself in the face.
So, Mumbo doesn't transform us like he did in the first game.
Instead, you get to play as him and perform magic on certain objects or situations, provided there's a pad.
Yep.
Oh, no.
So, Mumbo's kind of a very situational power-up in this instance.
By the way, he can also attack.
Yep.
3 to 2 odds. Favor blank. If shell blank.
Okay, I think I found the comment in question, so... Okay, so, let's see.
Are you gambling with your life, Alex?
So now it's 50-50. Technically, yes.
Okay, I found the comment, so... I'm gonna read a comment from somebody saying... Yeah, so Sengoku Basara Judge End's actual recording of the dub was completed somewhere between February to May 2015. And apparently, the person who met up with Matt Mercer at a convention talked about Basara, and he mentioned having... Okay. Actually, no.
All I can think whenever I hear Mumbo try to perform magic is like,
I feel like I should have played the odds
Ooka chaka.
Murder.
Bringing out the Ekum Bokum.
Yep.
Okay, good on there. So news about Steam, they're banning Steam games with forced ads.
That's good.
Oh.
Good.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like a bad thing.
The rules leave room for common sense, inclusion of brands, and appropriate product placement, such as racing sponsors and logos on skateboards. That makes sense. It's common for mobile games to utilize the sort of monetization that Valve is banning. Many mobile games offer premium currency to viewers who willingly watch ads. These games will also often showcase ads between loading screens and at other moments without prompting. Okay.
Okay.
But both activities are effectively banned for any app published on Steam. Okay. So they're effectively just making that kind of ad exclusive on phones.
Mm-hmm.
Let's deactivate you briefly.
They've also started adding notes to early access games.
I found the comment. Yeah.
That haven't been updated in a long time, saying how long it's been since they updated, which that's
they're
fucking
starting
awesome.
to.
But unfortunately, you know, like if you update, if you include the updates as like options, on the beta system, it'll still flag the game as not not having been updated, which is kind of unfortunate because like including beta updates, optional updates for early access games is part of the only reason that excuse me, what you call it, Darkest Dungeon was still playable after the stupid pile up corpses thing they did. Excuse me.
Alright, let's see. I will so to quote a comment, let's see. I just it almost 2 years ago. I know because I asked Matt Mercer about it back in June 2015 at a convention. Asked whether now that he become more familiar with Funny, if he'd return to voice Maeda Keiji for Judge N. Matt responded by saying he actually asked Funimation and Eric Vale, but Eric Vale said he loved playing Keiji too much to give up the role. However, they did get him to indeed replace Troy Baker and voice Mitsunari instead. So in short, yeah.
You really gotta wonder what happened.
Matt Mercer did try to... In short, Matt Mercer did want to come back to voice Keiji, but Eric Vale loved the role so much, but they ended up giving Matt a deal. It's like, if we can't get Troy Baker, we'll have you voice Mitsunari instead.
It's kind of funny to look back on how many early Funimation dubs had Troy Baker in just random roles, and then
the second voice of Greed, which ended up creating a bit of a plot hole.
Yeah, because I think
just a smidge. It's not a gigantic plot hole, just a little tiny one. On that, that's just due to the fact that we didn't keep the same. That Troy didn't voice the previous version of Greed. Nor did they get Chris Patton to voice the second version.
In Japanese, it's mostly consistently just one guy doing it.
Yeah, it is one guy doing both variants of Greed. Now the thing is that that version of Greed. It is just. I still like how some of the outtakes that came about with that version of Greed, where it's like he and
it's a good thing
Edward in a clash, and he's like, the name's Greed. No, Greed, I will not kiss you. I'm like, I think Vic was still I think Vic was still wanting to either unintentionally or intentionally fuel the yaoi fanfic writers.
At that point, he was probably just tormenting them, which is fair. They deserve it. Damn it.
I mean, hell, he and Steve Bloom used to do Real Fans of Genius.
Yeah, when Steve Bloom used to be a cool dude.
Yeah, when he used to be a cool dude and not a guy who is constantly
the shill.
Yep, an absolute political twat and a fucking
Hey,
hypocrite.
look! I found a white Jinjo.
Yeah.
Racist.
There's 1 white Jinjo and 9 black Jinjos. Do the math.
Oh boy.
Okay.
And I'm a
I'm
Jinjo.
gonna take a chance.
Copper Jinjo. Jinjo.
Hey, there we go.
Maybe there can be a silver and a gold
Your
Jinjo.
chance. Now the only thing he can steal of mine is something he already has.
Now, as for transformations,
I'm getting shot
well,
either way.
well, for transformations, we have a Native American stereotype in this game.
Oh boy.
Hi,
Okay.
Wumba.
And
Alex, look. Alex, I just
Ah.
Humba
Me
Wumba.
Humbawumba. Are you Chumbawumba?
Wumba.
Well, she is pretty chumba.
In all the right areas.
So what I am getting from what you just said is as you would wish, smashy.
Sure.
If you mean that I would take her to Pound Town, then sure.
Take me down to the paradise city where the grass is green and the girls are pretty.
I'm gonna wait to
won't you please take me home.
I'm gonna wait to transform with her.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, as we're gonna find out later,
Hey.
Wumba and Mumbo do not get along.
No, they don't. They hate each other.
Oh,
Just like you
wow.
hate a certain someone.
Ha! Oompa loompa doompa doo.
Anyway,
fine.
for this
Don't win any
this
money.
Jiggy, we have to be
Sneaky.
Yep. We have to be at a specific walking speed, otherwise I can't get to this Jiggy. Like I have to be practically barely touch. the
Oh god, he
control
just
stick.
spat it out.
Yep.
Blech.
Yeah, like this. That's what I have to be doing. Oh, come on!
Oh, he noticed.
Oh, that's
It's like the piranha plants.
that's interesting.
Oh. It's a
Hey, Gizmo, look at the
Nice.
top 12 players in this game.
Which game?
The one that I'm playing.
Let's see here.
Oh, come on!
Bitly be our cheat.
Yeah.
I think he may need a
Bitly
power
be our
up or
cheat in
something.
this slip.
With
No, I don't need a
666.
power up. I can do
Oh, I see it
this
now.
with just what I
Yeah.
got.
I don't get it. I don't know why
I
people
see it
do
now.
shit
Okay.
like this.
Wait, go back up. Go, no. I just saw something sus. I saw a sus name. No, look at number 6.
Yeah, that was the one I wanted you to see.
Oh, come on! You guys saw that!
Yes, I did.
Did you?
Oh,
did you
Jesus.
let go of the control stick?
I'm only a fraction of the population, but who have the
24
crimes? What am
Is
I?
Viney
The
Moser.
No, no.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't know at this point.
I do have the crimes. What
Jesus.
am I? The
Come on. God damn it. Oh, go back.
Come on, Snake, cooperate with us.
Number 77 is Femboy Lover 27 minus.
Just let us take the puzzle
I mean,
piece and we're good.
Number 84 is Hardcore with a
As long as
Q.
he's open about it.
Number
As long as he's
79 is
honest about
Cash
his stuff.
Cow.
By the way, this is not the first time you have to This is not the
Super
only time
Cat, Rat Pudding,
you have to do
Lokier, Skater Rock,
something like this.
Safe with Motto, Henry Dangerth, Fire Zing, Treya, Kevin 2011,
Hey, look at that. Kevin played it.
I've never
Officer
played Buckshot
Wolfie.
Roulette.
Kurt is back.
Oh, gee, I wonder. Maybe that
Where am
isn't
I?
you. You're over there.
Oh, evidently.
So basically, this is black market lottery simulator
Sure.
Oh, Jesus.
or Russian roulette.
Russian roulette.
Banjo, you're supposed to be in the sneaking animation, not the walking animation.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to the title screen now.
On your titties.
Okay, now we're gonna play the multiplayer. Because apparently
Wait,
the
I'm not gonna lie,
updates are
whenever-
flagged
Alright, go
to
back
single player.
to Super Mario 64 DS. It feels so weird that, I guess because the DS did.
I'm gonna host the table.
Oh, this is gonna be a while.
Yep.
Hey, does anybody here have Buckshot
If
Roulette?
it works, it works.
No.
Hmm.
Come on, Banjo.
Oh.
How?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
God dang it. What was I saying? Yeah, it feels so weird for me to go back to Super Mario 64 DS because, like, to run, you have to hold down Y.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, again, I get the DS did lack the analog sticks, but I think there have been, like, mods to where they actually, you don't have to, like, hold down Y to run. Well, it's kind of nice to kind of see people having some quality of life changes. Just get old games a bit more bearable.
I got a bunch of steel items and an item I've never used before.
Nice.
Item.
Now, if only there was a crouching.
Why are you guys moving
animation
so
where you could, like,
slowly? I
crouch
had all
walk.
my items on the table already.
There is a crouch animation, but there is not a
Crouch walk, I guess.
Yeah,
would
there's no
describe it, I guess.
There's no crouch walk animation.
Here. Calculator. We had 4 players earlier. What happened to player 4? Put your fucking items down, player 2.
Don't let go of the control stick.
Come on, Banjo.
God.
Yeah, suck it!
I'm gonna kick you
Sorry.
if you take this long next time.
Sorry about that, Gizmo.
Fucking get your items on the table so we can fucking play.
Okay, so Grip Grab also lets me do this. I am
Jesus,
quite
those things.
seriously. Grip Grab is one of the best power-ups in this game, game bar none.
Banana, player 4, player 4, open. God.
And while I'm thinking about it,
I just
unlike
kicked
in
Banana because
Banjo,
he took too fucking long to get his items out.
unlike in Banjo-Kazooie, enabling multiple cheats does not cause deletion of the save game.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Boom.
Well, it's only if you enable 3 cheats, then run till
3 or more, then no.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, piss.
Okay, so that was a blank. No, that'll be 50-50 as to whether he gets one or not.
And I
So
believe
now there's more blanks than non-blank. Fucking. Well, I'm stealing your fucking items, bro.
And by the way, I think later in the game, when you get the grenade eggs, you can blast those dart shooting statues.
Yeah. Yeah, the
Whatever.
grenade eggs are a blessing.
Yeah, they are the goat.
Why do those guys leave? We're not even done with the game. Now I'm fucking posting again.
Ah, yes, the fly
whatever.
limiter.
Right, start the damn game. Where's my start game button, guys? Where's my start game button, guys? Layer 4 has disconnected. Layer 3 disconnected.
They're ditching you because they don't want to play with you anymore.
They're ditching me because I'm actually good at this game.
How?
I'm not bragging that I'm good at this game. I'm actually not that great at it compared to like Markiplier or somebody like that.
Alex, let me tell you.
I literally have not played this since the first time I played it.
Okay, so we're going to end up getting a preview of a much later world in this game.
Yep.
Did they leave because I kicked out that guy who was fucking around and not doing anything?
Oh, by the way,
do that.
The name of the world that you're in right now is Pterodactyl Land.
Pterodactyl Land, but yes.
I'm on my
Pterodactyl Land. Hey, come on!
I don't want to be. I'm just
tomato.
Pterodactyl with the face of Terry Bogard.
No.
My boy.
Are you okay? Bust that wolf!
Angel, the dawn, it's a brand new day.
Yes, I gotta sneak around this guy. Very slowly.
Channel your inner Sam Fisher.
See, if I were channeling my Sam Fisher, I would be strangling that guy.
Why strangle?
Because that's how very stylish people finish off their opponents.
Wait, don't you mean Solid Snake?
I know what I fucking said.
Snake, how did you like my sunglasses?
Liquid, why are you playing a poker game with these guys from the 80s?
Because I like to live dangerous. I have been kicked from the game. Why?
No.
Why did I get kicked from the game?
I would actually like to meet Cam Clark someday.
I did.
Oh, thank fucking God.
Oh, what was it like meeting him?
It was interesting, and my meeting with him ended up being the thing that ended up introducing him to the concept of NSFW.
Oh, jeez.
Because I was having him sign my copy of Berserk, the manga.
Yeah.
Because he voiced Puck in the Dreamcast game.
Yeah.
Guts Rage or
Yep. Sword of the Berserk, Guts Rage. If you want a mediocre beat 'em up for a defunct system, make it this one. Oh, and Puck's in it too.
Yeah.
A lot.
But I believe that the name was different in Japan. I think it was called it was Berserk Millennium Falcon Arc Flowers of Oblivion chapter.
Which by the way, that also translated to having having another Berserk game be on the
PS2 of all things.
Yep.
It's just the Dreamcast version, as far as I'm able to tell.
Don't just smash the.
Yeah.
You should have smashed that first, dumbass.
But it's kind of interesting. They ended up making a Berserk game for the Dreamcast and PS2, and it's like sort of set in between certain points within the.
No, the PS2 game was actually an attempt at adapting the Millennium Falcon arc.
Oh, right, yeah.
Because the
Millennium Falcon arc. Guts goes on a trip with Han Solo and Chewbacca.
See, if that happened, and I don't think Guts would be all that fazed by the sci-fi BS. He would just be like, "All right, it's just another thing."
So what's that? So what's that giant dog creature you run around with? A fucking jackass.
Oh my god. I did meet with the original voice actor for Guts for the 97 anime a few years ago, and
Mark Derazion?
No, it was Nobutoshi Kana.
Oh.
It was the official voice for Knuckles and Lancer in the Fate series.
Oh, and going back to Bleach, he also voiced Noitora.
Mm-hmm. Honestly,
Henry Dittman actually got to meet Nobutoshi Kana recently.
Yeah, I saw that.
God damn.
And then,
see, look, first person Kazooie.
Time to lock and load.
So this is Banjo of Kazooie.
Oh, but yeah.
If only I could cue up the Doom music in here.
Yeah.
I'm talking like classic Doom.
Mm-hmm. Like, going back to my experience meeting with Nobutoshi, it was honestly a miracle I was able to get to see him. I was like the last person in line. I was like, oh my god. Because like once they had to kick everyone out who was like behind me, waiting in line for his autograph, I was, oh thank goodness. And that was the same for when I got to see him, Chris Patton, and Dave Wittenberg.
Sometimes I ended up showing a high school classmate of mine. I'm back in the days of intro to keyboard. My days of intro to keyboard, or where they were like, "That's Kakashi's voice" in regards to Dave Wittenberg, and I'm like, "Yes."
Barrel.
She was a tad surprised.
Yeah. Especially, I was taken aback when he also voiced the frogs, like Gamakichi and Gamatatsu.
No way with not doing that.
And then there's also the fact that one of Wittenberg's other well-known roles was Henry Wong or Jean-Leong Lee in Digimon Tamers.
Yeah.
After, believe it or not, sub people all his nickname, his name isn't Genra for whatever reason. And though I'm guessing that's more or less a Japanese pronunciation of his name. Do entry to my slightly sacred chamber. Does it now? Oh, right, it's A to open doors, not B. I don't know why I thought it was B for some reason.
Down to you and me, I guess. Well, no.
Probably because you confused Super Nintendo with N64.
But I haven't played a Super Nintendo game recently.
Like. Time to hit that inverter.
By the way, I have a machine gun now.
Ho.
Alex, I have too much. Alex, I have too much DACA.
There's no such thing.
Yes, there is.
Need more.
You want to know
Oh,
what Too Much
Travis, you
Daka
fucking
looks
idiot.
like? Look no further than our playthrough of Resident Evil 5, where Alex has all the machine guns.
He hogs all the machine guns to himself.
Well, that's because I was using a save file that had infinite ammo already.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? He gets all the guns.
Mm-hmm.
And Alex did not think to actually pick a machine gun to stick with.
I'll use whatever I can pick up.
Well, I should have bearded the rest of that out.
Bum 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 wop 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 wap 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 wap. I don't know what I'm doing.
4-3, favor blank.
I hear a call of distress.
Yay, we got the blue Jinjo.
Where'd you...
Yeah,
Oh, those
let it
aren't
be
on his
known
side, never mind.
that Kevin just recently displayed he had Cardi B on the brain.
What?
What?
You kept saying WAP. That's a Cardi B song.
Yeah, but WAP
Like-
is also a onomatopoeia.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not
Oh,
Cardi.
Assuming
That's
that's
just
a
Cardi
blank.
B.
He's probably gonna shoot me, isn't he? Yes, he is.
Oh, so you mean it's like WAP, 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 WAP. Let me see you WAP, 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 WAP.
Well, anyway, going into Target Sam's really sacred chamber. Hey, look, there's another
But
chickie.
Okay.
But I thought it was slightly sacred.
So...
No, the other one was slightly sacred. This one was really
2.
sacred.
Oh, that's just riveting. Mine has a color scheme that references Goku in Street Fighter 6.
2 down, so there's 1 left.
That's just riveting. So many levels.
I'll be back.
Okay.
God dang, you are so huge.
So every world in this game has a sort of boss
The next
themed around.
Next one has to be live.
It's like we're
doesn't
fighting
it?
it's like we're dealing with the totem pole here.
Yep. Can't feel his legs anymore. I'm like, that's because you don't have arms, idiot.
Travis is trying to figure out what's next.
Hey. Whoa.
Come on, buddy. Yeah, it doesn't.
Yep.
So,
This
you just gave that to
darts.
Skeevan. Because he had a 50-50 and now... Yep.
Yeah, I hear Frank West's covered wars.
So yeah, so now the last one's...
Get
That's
off me!
supposed to give a shit.
Hammer...
This ain't
Ouch.
Vietnam. This is a zombie apocalypse.
Oh.
50-50, 3-3.
Ah, come on.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm
Wait.
gonna die to this guy, aren't I?
Oh, no.
Can you scrape?
If only. Oh, shoot.
Okay.
Oh,
Just
your
put
cover's
this-
blown.
Oh, no.
2 live, 3 blank now.
Oh,
Travis is realizing he may
Ah!
have made a
And dead.
mistake.
ouch.
Nope. Oh, let's try that again.
Cowardly mortal, get back in here and challenge me for my prize.
You mistake me for a
Using
coward?
my jammer.
Man of Steel ain't no
Steven.
pussy.
Pop him 1, buddy. It's 50-50, bro. Okay, Skeevan. Okay. Okay.
So one thing that Dwayne Nation ended up bringing up when he was asked about his opinion on which Beast Boy he preferred, or is he ultimately ended up saying, yeah, 03 Titans Beast Boy is much better. Or since they didn't have to shove down our throats, what exactly is the message?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. I thought there was one left. I could have taken Skeevan out.
Round 2.
Oh, somebody did a polarity swap, didn't they? Two.
Kevin, can you strafe?
No.
Who's starting Travis?
Hmm.
Yeah, he'd be a fool not to take one of those magnifying glasses. Yeah, and then he's gonna polarity swap, and he's probably gonna take Skeevan out of the game. Yeah. Yep. Smoke him if you got him.
Ow.
It's gonna be him and...
Oh, come
You're
on.
a fucking idiot, Travis. You are an even bigger idiot than I thought you were, Travis.
Ow.
Now Skeevan's gonna skip my fucking turn.
Alright. Time to recoup all the health.
What? Oh, okay, so he's beering. Okay.
Wow, that one was just about to sneak up on behind you.
Well.
Oh, come on. Oh my... Ow.
I am...
Oh, Jesus. This is not what I
3
anticipated.
to 1.
Well, luckily this part is
Skeevan
easy.
would be a fool to not use that.
Relatively speaking.
Bro.
Because you'll never guess what his last-ditch effort is. No, you've beaten me. Now suffer as I invoke my sacred self.
What is the strategy in that?
Oh, he turns into a time bomb.
Could have just... No, you don't...
Well, that was...
You could have just shot one of us with that.
Wow.
All self-kamikazes typically are.
Okay, so now we're down to 50-50.
He just basically pulled an Omega Rugal from KOF 95. He tried to infuse more of the Orochi Bud, but it only caused him to die.
You suck at this game.
The Kamikaze.
I just want you to know that.
Alright.
You're using up all your items and getting no fucking benefit.
So we're just gonna... We're just gonna leave now.
Just wasted all of that. That didn't do anything but waste everybody's time.
You've wasted so much of my time.
2-3. Don't give it to Skeevan again. Skeevan doesn't know how to play.
Jesus, those freaking guard dogs.
You were literally just stalling so you could get some fucking health
They're
back.
kitty cats.
You're gonna steal something from me. You're gonna steal my cigarettes, you fucking bastard. I guess he does know how to play.
I just fell another chill.
Only barely.
Alright, let's get out of here, and then we gotta transform.
God, if he pulls this out of the bag...
Oh, if only. Look, if we transform into a giant robot, that would be the greatest power-up in this game. Like the mecha...
It would be hilarious if I could take the adrenaline and use it to get some more adrenaline. Awesome.
After the second world in this game, and we're definitely gonna be doing a lot better.
Doing that out of spite, I don't even care if it's tactically sound. Please kill him,
All
Travis. Pull out all the stops. I just want him to be dead. I don't even care if you steal from me.
Okay.
Oh, yep. Jabbing his next turn. That's good. That's good.
All right, so now that we've gotten pretty much everything else out of the way,
You're up.
let's jump in.
Ooh.
And if I may hazard a guess, I guess you're going to be playing some kickball.
How did you guess?
Let's just say I've been to Mayan Temple before.
Excuse me. God, that would have been really stupid if you... Oh. Cigarettes. My fucking god.
Oh my god, stone-headed banjo.
3-2 favor, well, 3-4. 2-4 favor,
Let's go talk to this
live.
guy.
4 favor live.
Under the strong rocks, you
Okay.
will find many surprises.
So there's one...
By the way, Stony
Black
Banjo
Cloud.
has a flat top.
Yep.
Why didn't you just use the magnifying glass?
I am
love how-
Banjo Nukem. And
I
I'm
love how
here
he's
to
just
kick
flailing
butt
his
and
arms.
chew bubblegum.
I love how he flails his arms when you jump.
Like he's trying to fly.
Come on, shoot him.
Yeah.
Shoot him. He has like 2 health left.
Well,
Thank
what if they
you.
want to shoot you exclusively?
Yeah, but then he's dead. I'm fucking... Yeah, I'm gonna lose 2 health this turn, aren't I?
What if? Hear me
Oh!
out.
Oh! Oh! Well now.
Well,
Well,
first
you
let's
done
go to the
fucked up,
world
son.
entry. Oh god. I've been running for so long. I don't even know where I'm going anymore.
Swapping the turn
Oh,
order doesn't matter.
If only we
There's
had
2
a
people
map to
left.
figure out where we're going.
I thought I could
mean,
reverse it back to me.
I mean, the Banjo-Kazooie wiki has the strategy guide.
Yeah, he's gonna shoot me
True.
again, because he's got a live shell, but... Oh, I've got a bot over on kick again.
You know, it was honestly a miracle. I was able to 100% through Mario Sunshine, because I had to pull up a guide for the blue coins.
We're
Well,
just
Brain Scratch.
literally
well,
shooting
Brain
each
Scratch
other
is
in the
currently
face.
doing a 100% in playthrough of Mario Sunshine. It was for their 100 sub special.
3-4 favor live.
But to be honest, when I did pick up the Mario 3D All-Star Collection, it felt great to play it with a GameCube controller proper.
Yeah.
Let's talk to this guy.
4 favor live.
To free the
betting
trapped
that this
one,
will
a
be
star must appear
live
before
round.
the sun rises. Another star
Okay.
appears, followed by 2
4.
moons.
Favor live.
So star, sun. So remember that star, sun, star, moon, moon.
A bit oddly specific, but it's a cryptic.
Ooh.
Sun, star, sun,
1-4.
moon, moon.
No. Star, sun,
alive.
star, moon, moon.
Gotcha.
Wop, 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 wop. Have you ever heard of Ode de Bwebwe?
Can't recall.
1-4 favor live.
Hey, buddy, let me through before I kick your ass.
Banjo the Stony.
Oh, you mean Banjo the Stoner?
Smoking that good stuff.
Oh! Giving myself a round of applause here. A little bit premature, I suppose, but... Oh my god!
We'll get you later.
He shot himself in the face! He took himself out of the game!
Oh! Oh god.
Let's go down training.
Well, good job,
I
me, I guess. Holy shit. I wasn't expecting that.
Aha.
I guess we lost player 3.
All right,
again,
so you press
again, we did
Z
kill him
to
fairly early on.
kick the ball.
Oh, 1-1.
And we want to win the kickball. Hey,
No,
buddy.
don't beer it. You had a magnifying glass, Skeeve.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Health doesn't carry over from round to round.
Wow, those stonies look
Ravish.
vicious.
Oh, Jesus.
There you go.
Wow, what a bunch of angry critters. With a big underbite.
4-4. Odds even.
Oh, this is gonna be a while.
I'm back.
Okay. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Just got some dino nuggies.
Hey, y'all.
These guys are going slow.
Fuck's sake, just use the magnifying glass, Skeeve.
I think it's about time we get into
Magnetic ferret?
oh, excuse me. Yeah, it's about time we get into the
You goddamn moron.
Magnetic Ferret CBUB and CBUB database, in which we look at any new characters, creatures, locations, or even events that have been added to make things a little more interesting for whatever matchup may come to mind. Let's see right here. Oh wow.
You shoot me. Yeah,
Okay, that's a lot.
Shoot me.
Let's see where to start. Okay. All right, to start with, Kikyo from Inuyasha.
Yep. Okay.
Yadna Nawad from Lucasfilm Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Mr. Rourke from Fantasy Island. Juggalos.
From Big Money Hustlers, Big Money Rustlers, what? Just in general?
No, just Juggalos. Yeah. Still wanted by the FBI. Puff from Static Shock.
Oh, we're down to 1 live round.
Fixer from Marvel Comics.
Well, it's better to be Puff from Static Shock than Puff Daddy IRL.
Oof.
Oh, God.
Rhaegal from Game of Thrones. Skull Meramon from Digimon.
Ooh.
Hey.
He was a punk?
Rowan North from...
Yep. I had a feeling that was coming my way. I did kill both of them.
North from Fembusters. Let's see who's next. Vi from League of Legends Arcane.
Favor blank.
Like the Arcane version. Don't know why they're really specific.
Because they're
Mel Medarda from Arcane. Jace Talus from Arcane.
Okay.
Jinx from League of Legends Arcane.
Yep. Makes sense.
Echo from Arcane. Caitlin Kiernan from Arcane.
Oh, so much Arcane.
God damn it.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. We're away from Arcane. Tyrone Cash from Marvel Comics.
Who's that?
Looks newish. Oh, wow. Someone remembers these guys. Strike Force from Top Cow Comics. Oh, nice. Someone added this guy. Nos 4A2 from Buzz Lightyear of Star Command.
Oh.
I'm glad anybody remembers Buzz Lightyear of Star Command.
Oh, the aliens
awesome.
were the best part. The little green aliens.
Strangers from the other side.
Whoa!
Why did you block his turn and then...
I love
Even
the
I
little...
remember Buzz Lightyear of Star Command.
My favorite
Dude,
was
that
with
show was
the...
goated.
It was like the little green dudes who were based
Did you
green
smoke
guys
that? Oh, you
saw
smoked
an
that
ad
show,
for
I
Who
wouldn't
Wants
get
to
it.
Be a Millionaire? It's like, oh, we do.
You guys know
Save
who,
the last ones.
how many of you haven't seen Buzz Lightyear of Star Command?
I remember.
I've only dabbled a bit in
You're
it.
tied with you.
You only what?
I've only dabbled like a bit of Star Command.
Yeah, it's
And-
basically
show.
what you see was, yeah, it was a good show. What you see was what you got. It was
I heard Wayne Knight. I ended
Basically
up
a TV
playing
show of-
Zurg.
Buzz Lightyear's universe. Dude, the villains are really good. Like, of course you got Zurg, but then you got like that girl that had Jupiter as a planet. I forgot what her name was. Neptune. But the greatest ones were not only
I don't care if I'm going down, I'm taking Scurv with me.
the one of the greatest villains was actually Nos 4A2. Take a guess why.
Vampire.
Give up? Well,
Vampire.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
Kevin
said vampire.
I didn't hear you. Must have been from my end. And I really liked that they were clever with the name.
He's gonna
was
shoot me,
not-
isn't he?
It was like a serial number.
He's jamming my turn, so I can't heal.
Hmm.
Oh, wait, no, it's going the other way.
Attempt number 4.
Ugh. Moving on.
Yeah.
Signal from DC Comics. Shippo from Inuyasha.
Well, I'm out for right now.
Don't know why he wasn't in here from the beginning, but well,
Gonna spectate now.
keep in mind this website was around since 1999. Old Brandis from.
Are you friggin' kidding me?
Old Brandis from Diogen Dio Brandi of Silent Fantasy Film. This is really obscure. XL from Buzz Lightyear Star Command. And finally, Jade Armor from Jade
keep
Armor.
tying.
And finally, Jade Armor from Jade Armor. It's a real. They're putting some obscure shit in here now. Okay, that's actually pretty interesting.
Yeah.
And the matches. The ones that are currently finished at this point. Bomb Queen versus Arcane. Arcane won by 2 votes. Jaws versus Captain Jack Sparrow. Jack Sparrow won by 3 votes.
I can imagine that.
Nathan Drake versus Moby Dick. Moby Dick won by 3 votes.
Purple is winning again. You need to aim there.
Sydney Prescott versus Julie James. Sydney Prescott won by 2 votes. And last but not least, Man-Ape versus Displacer Beast. Man-Ape won by 5 votes.
Finally.
There you go.
And for the battles in progress. What the hell happened here?
So,
And for the
Travis
battles
won.
in progress. The battles in progress. The battles in goddamn progress. Okay, there you go. Oh, okay, there you go. Let's see here. Unfortunately, I did not go any further into the tournament. I lost, but for the matches that are in the War Riding tournament, Captain America versus Vandal Savage, General Grievous versus Nos 4A2, and Wolverine versus Deadpool. They are to be voted on which is the better written match. And for rated battles, Son Goku versus Godzilla, Lord Zed versus Time Force Power Rangers.
Interesting.
The 2003 Teen Titans TV show team versus the Juggernaut, Harson versus Jennifer Remming, and Aaron Hard-Stee versus Heather Miller. And in Comic Book Universe Battle News, there will soon be a fantasy draft. So if you want, so far, the
may not have been my smartest
slots
idea.
that have been picked out are comic book leader. Slots that have been picked out so far are comic book leader, horror slasher, pop culture lawyer, and the professional wrestler.
We'll come back to this little one.
Pop
By the
culture
way,
lawyer. So, Denny Crane versus Phoenix Wright.
Ooh.
By the way, I anticipate there's going to be another opportunity to play some kickball later in the game.
Oh, yeah, there is. Let's go.
That is a good example. Other examples here are Saul Goodman, Harvey, Jackie Chills, and Vincent Gambini.
Vincent Lombardo Gambini.
For horror slasher characters, Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, Ghostface, and Jigsaw. Keep in mind they're specifically horror slasher.
That was a lucky guess on my part.
Comic book leader, you know, the obvious Captain America, Cyclops, Batman, Superman.
3-4.
And for professional wrestler, examples would be Triple H, Junkyard Dog, Doink the Clown, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Hulk Hogan, Undertaker.
Mm-hmm.
Does Johnny Knoxville count?
Nope.
I gotta have Mumbo use the giant statue to kick down a door.
There will be more information once season 14 of the fantasy draft commences. But there was, or I think is still a February Flash fiction challenge in which the fan fiction you have to write is the theme is following your heart.
Ah, damn it.
And the grand prize is a $25 gift card.
Okay.
You know, I hear that a dream is a wish that your heart makes.
I'm gonna get skipped.
Or however that song's supposed to go. There was a weird bit in how it should have ended for the Avengers Age of Ultron teaser. Or you know how that teaser ends with Ultron quoting in Pinocchio.
There are no strings on me.
And then everybody's just like, why do you gotta make Pinocchio sound scary? Even I get that reference. And Ultron just is like, okay, how about this? He then just starts going off and quotes various other Disney's.
Let it
go. No. He does quote a Frozen song, but not that one.
Do you want to kill the world?
He specifically says, do you want to build a snowman? Ah, snowman, it's the summer! And then he says to Batman and Superman, who are plotting to take on the Avengers that year in their BVS getup, Ultron's like, well then, you've got a friend in me. And Batman's like, sweet. Like, Batman doesn't care about the fact that the giant killer robot is befriending them, just as long as he can beat the Avengers.
So progress report on the tier list. I just to let you know how I'm organizing the entries. You know, A1, and just to let you know how big this tier list is going to be. For Street Fighter, it goes 1A. It goes from A1 up to A43.
A43.
Mortal Kombat is going from E1 up to E32. Tekken is going from N1 to N15. And King of Fighters is going from P1 to P30.
Oh, wow.
And give you a little bit of a taste of what is in here. Street Fighter, Fatal Fury, Art of Fighting, World Heroes, Mortal Kombat, Vert Fighter, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Tournament Fighters, Samurai Showdown, Capcom Versus Series, Primal Rage, King of Fighters, and Killer Instinct are so far on the list.
Ooh. Okay.
I'll be going after the mobile entry one first, and then soon after that, I will be going after the games that had only. We're talking Sonic Heroes, 3D, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And let's see here. I have about how many entries are in here? Properties. 231 files.
Oh God.
We haven't even made it half full. And yes, I have included loop. What other tier list I'm going to tackle after this? Who knows? It could be something as simple as Batman actors. Could be
Well, one thing I'm gonna have to say is going to be an absolute certainty. Even if he's not live action in Gizmo, Kevin Conroy is going in S tier.
Alex.
Yo.
Hey, Alex, can you do me a favor? Kick a Ridley out immediately for spoiling everything? No, I'm kidding.
I went over to the...
Do one worse. Sick Ben on him.
No. I'm not that cruel. Yeah, Skeven fucking won, even though he was sucking at playing the game in the first 2 rounds.
anticipate that I'm going to be going to hell for that.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was the most resourceful. Travis was the least careful. Yeah, he shot himself the most. Skeven smoked the most cigarettes. I died the most. Only because the first guy didn't die. Only because the first guy died once.
Speaking of dying, that brings up a good question. There's been multiple times where different universes have different ways of living, whether it be Earth, the galaxy, or just a small village. I want to stick to anime for just to make things easier. What anime universe do you think you'll have time living in? You personally, not in. Like you've suddenly appeared in that universe. You have to deal with the fact you live here, but you know you're going to eventually die in like 3 days, or it's going to be some of the hardest years of your life, something like that.
Oh God. Let me just say, I think the Berserk universe would definitely be like, you know what, just kill me in day 1.
Really?
Yeah, it's that bad.
Berserk?
Yeah.
Cap.
How is it Cap? There are demons everywhere that want to either kill, maim, and or molest you.
Apparently not everywhere. If they're like, apparently they're not everywhere. If they're going to be small villages that live without any of that.
Yeah, but what if Guts and his posse end up happening to come by? Because guess what? There are 2
Get the fuck out of there immediately.
All hell about to break loose at that point.
Well, anyway, I ended up clearing up Jiggy Wiggy's second challenge.
That's Kevin. What about you guys? What world would you not want to be in? And don't say
which worlds?
Just any.
Which anime world? Which anime world do you think you'll have the hardest time living in? He already said Berserk.
So I don't have enough DACA for Berserk, so that's obvious. Probably don't want to live in the Dragon Ball universe because despite the fact that they come back to life with the Dragon Balls all the time, a lot of people still die a lot of horrible deaths in that. And even though I'd be like a capable member of the Z Fighters, I'd still be just human.
Yeah.
So that means that I'm on the chopping block alongside Krillin and Yamcha every time the stakes are raised.
Yeah.
I mean, you could. I mean, let's put it this way: even if Krillin isn't exactly among the strongest of Dragon Ball characters, he still, at the very least, is the strongest human.
Yeah. I mean, I could gather the Dragon Balls and then wish to be incredibly stronger every year, twice, but that's that's pushing it, I think.
Yeah, and also Monkey's Paw.
Yeah, potentially, yes. I want to be as powerful as a Saiyan. Congratulations, you're as powerful as Raditz. Krillin's more powerful than Raditz. Why didn't you ask to be as powerful as him? Well, I've got one more wish, so I want to be more powerful than Krillin.
Hold on, you're still a Saiyan though, so even if you were close to dying, even if you were to say you wish to be as powerful as a Saint, and you were like, okay, you're as powerful as Raditz. Okay, you're still a Saiyan.
I mean, that would be like the that might work.
Still get
but
a
I don't
Zenkai
know if
boost
that's.
if
I don't know if it's
within.
Die. I don't know if it's within Shenron's abilities to change races. Plus, I'd have to race Kanye West because he'd be trying to get him to become white.
So next stop, Glitter Gulch Mine.
Sonic the Hedgehog. The Sonic the Hedgehog universe would probably not be that great to be an average person, because random disasters and monster attacks happen all the time.
No.
And quite a bit of that happens because
Which
Dr.
Sonic
Eggman
universe?
and quite a bit of that happens just because Eggman decided, you know what, I'm just gonna be the biggest hater imaginable.
Yeah, so I'd wind up joining Gunn and, like, hunting down that rotund bastard and snapping his neck once and for all. Just throwing him out of the egg carrier into Mount Vesuvius. Then he'd still come back somehow, because that shit wouldn't even start to kill him.
Yeah, Eggman is built different.
Yeah. Quite literally. Can't wait to see
man,
how Dr. Robotnik survives the exploding nuclear reactor from Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Not that, that's par for the course for him, frankly, but,
Or why don't you just kill Dr. Eggman the way they killed off one of the henchmen in Snatch?
Ooh. That's a deep cut.
Yeah,
I love
and they
that
beat
film.
him to death with a 12-inch black rubber cock.
You know what? Speaking of which, Saints Row. Saints Row. Don't want to live in the Saints Row universe.
No,
For me,
that'd be easy. Just join the Saints and you're good.
For me, I don't think I want to live in the Grand Theft Auto world.
GTA, yeah, no.
That's
if you're
just
not
real.
a main character in GTA.
Yeah.
No, especially if you live in Florida.
Yeah.
Or California.
Oh, Jesus.
Or Detroit.
GTA is just real life, man. I don't know what you're.
I don't know that or.
The names of the cities are just different.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on. How do we start the game?
I guess maybe the X-Men universe. I don't want nothing to do with that.
Okay,
X-Men is also Marvel.
That's Marvel, but either way.
So if it's like, I would love to be in the Marvel
really
universe
depends.
because I can go find myself some kind of something. They're just handing out spider powers like candy now. Oh, I can finally become real life Spider-Man.
Mary Jane has powers. Spider-Man powers, obviously.
I will do what Peter Parker does not have the balls to do. I will hunt down Paul, and I will fucking end him. I'm talking full-on Bane spine buster here.
I take some of it back.
Fuck Paul.
Paul?
Yeah,
who is also a terror.
Dude, no one likes Paul, man.
I'm gonna torch. If I reincarnated as Spider-Man, Isekai Spider-Man, right? And I get reincarnated as like the new Spider-Man, and I have like all my knowledge of all of his comics, and I'm like, oh, Peter Parker has gone missing, and you gotta find him. And my first thought is gonna be right. Gonna have to interrogate that Paul fucker. And then if he doesn't give me anything, I'm just gonna break him over my knee and feed whatever remains to Venom.
Venom's just gonna watch with popcorn, and then he's like,
you know what? Venom just be like, you know what? I'm not gonna kill you today. I'll just watch this. I wouldn't mind being a part of the X-Men, actually.
And then of course, you know what I'd do? After that is I'd probably see about getting with like either Black Cat or Gwen Stacy. Why would I not go for Mary Jane?
Why?
Because Peter Parker deserves to be happy.
Alex, question, and you and I both know you would want to go for Gwen Stacy
and Mary Jane.
Listen, as long as it's Emma Stone, I'm fine with it.
What if Emma Stone is both? What if Emma Stone is both Black Cat and Gwen Stacy?
You know what? I could also go for if she was Bryce Dallas Howard.
Alex,
That's very specific.
What if Emma Stone was both Gwen Stacy and Felicia Hardy?
Like how?
Just imagine it, if you will. In this universe, this person, these two look exactly the same, except they are not remotely related.
Are you like making a joke out of that stupid Clone Saga thing that I came up with?
What are you talking about?
Clone Saga.
I suppose
What's...
not. So
don't.
yeah,
Oh,
and I know
what is Clone Saga?
I am aware.
Don't ask me. Okay, you already asked.
I am aware that Bryce Dallas Howard is technically old enough to be my mother, but you know,
so
she's still
actually,
really,
I don't want to
really
know.
looking.
Do you want to explain the Clone Saga, or do you?
Okay.
Should I?
The
Okay,
joke
so back...
is, I know what the Clone Saga is. It's a joke.
Yeah. So back in the 70s, there was a clone of Spider-Man.
Yeah, we're
and he
aware.
got left in a smokestack, and then there was a Clone Saga later on when he was given an like actual character, and then Marvel editorial said, "Hey, this is selling really well. Let's stretch it out for like another 3 years." And then it didn't get wrapped up correctly.
And then Green Goblin ended up having a relationship with a clone Gwen Stacy.
Shut the fuck up! Oh my god, why did you have to bring? Oh fuck, I forgot all about that. Oh, fuck! Why did you have to remind me his fucking dad bought over Gwen Stacy?
Well, let's not forget the fact that Lex Luthor also ended up making a duplicate of Supergirl because he's that petty.
No, he made a duplicate of Gwen Stacy down to the letter. Dot the T's, cross the I's. I know what I said. Shut up. Made an entire clone that looked exactly like the dead Gwen Stacy.
And then there was that one time in the 90s Spider-Man cartoon where Peter ended up marrying a clone Mary Jane who ended up fading away from existence, thus giving us one of the most heart-wrenching screams from Christopher Daniel Barnes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man.
Keep in mind, it's called the Clone Saga, not the Clone Story, not the Clone Issue.
What about the Clone Wars?
It's called the Clone Saga.
Begun the Clone Wars have. I can see you're not satisfied with my joke.
Sit in the fucking corner.
I refuse. Sorry, but I refuse.
How many of you can define the word saga? Yeah.
Saga meaning big story, essentially.
Right. And usually when you hear the word saga, that also means practically to experience a long story.
Yeah.
It was.
But that's what it's
too fucking long, if you ask me.
No. Why?
It wasn't just.
And
it had a clone of Spider-Man. It was the fact that there was a clone of Spider-Man. Spider-Man finds out there's a clone. The clone tries to be friendly with Spider-Man, and then the Spider-Man finds out he's the clone all along, gets pissed off and tries to attack the real Spider-Man. Then the real gets hit by her and then turns to dust, revealing that he was the clone all along. And then you find out that there's are still alive, and then later on you find out they're clones as well, as the clone of Peter Parker's dad hulks up and tries to attack fucking Spider-Man. You see where I'm going with this? It was like,
yes, I see where you're going.
Fucking saga.
Yeah. Did you know that they made a
clone toilet paper?
Did you know they made another Clone Saga?
Jesus, the toilet paper bit.
Toilet paper man.
I summoned
Well,
thee.
technically, they kind of did. And so
No, I mean
there was another universe. There was another kind of sort of. I don't want to talk about the Green Goblin one. That's entirely different. That's not really a Clone Saga anyway.
Mm-hmm.
When I think another Clone Saga, I immediately think Ultimate Spider-Man because. Yeah. Okay. So the Ultimate Marvel universe was something completely different from the regular Marvel universe we're all familiar with. It's they claim to try and make it a little more realistic, but that's up for debate. It's really different though. They're either the heroes are either good people or they're pricks. There's no between. Spider-Man, thankfully, is not a prick, and the entire time the Ultimate Marvel was a thing. He was always in high school, never graduated, never flunked out, never dropped out. He was just in high school. It looked like he was almost going to graduate
Mm-hmm.
too. When they did the Clone Saga and Ultimate Spider-Man, it wasn't as crazy as the normal 616 universe was. What happened was when Spider-Man found out that there was a clone of him, apparently there was like one or two more out there.
Did he ever assume that the Chameleon was behind any of this?
No, it wasn't the Chameleon.
No. I said, did he ever assume?
It was not the Chameleon at all. He was not involved.
No.
The Chameleon wasn't a thing.
I could have sworn the Chameleon was part of the 60s cartoon.
He was part of the 60s cartoon. He's part of the regular Spider-Man universe, but he's not a part of the Ultimate Universe in the way you think.
Okay,
especially Ultimate Clone Saga. Basically, he finds out that there's an evil version of him. It was just a clone, but the thing is, the only thing that was different was that he had like a two-face thing going on, except without the double personality. And there was also another clone after that, and only after that, if there was another one, I don't remember him. It was not a thing in Ultimate Comics. This clan was just straight up a female version of Peter Parker. It was just straight up Rule 63.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jessica Drew 6160 was yeah, she was like a chromosome swapped version. She was essentially X-23, but for Spider-Man.
Okay, so
and not as crazy though. And she was eventually going to hook up with the Human Torch.
Oh, okay.
Who would eventually go on to,
funny.
And the Human Torch, meanwhile, would go on to date a thing that could spawn tentacles.
The funny thing is, Ultimate Jessica Drew also kind of had a thing for Mary Jane too.
Mary Jane be like, is there any spider person who doesn't want me?
Well, there's Miles, who has somewhat of an unhealthy obsession with Gwen.
Oh, that.
Did you know that Avengers Tower got bought by Elaine from Seinfeld?
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Excuse me? Oh, you're talking about the movie. Okay, no, never mind.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna talk. Fuck! I thought you actually meant like the actress went out of her way to. Fucking,
okay, so no, like the building. Avengers Tower is not a real building. It is a, it is a modified version of the MetLife Center used with, I believe it's the MetLife Center, with CGI. Let's see.
Babe.
Oh god, what am I thinking of? Let me just look up Avengers Tower. Dark Tower, Marvel Comics look. MCU. Dark Tower, MCU. Avengers Tower. Patton. God, they built a massive fucking set for that and they used it in 2 movies. They should have never stopped being an Avengers Tower.
Yeah.
Like I know the Avengers Mansion was a big thing in the comics, but come on. Like, you built those sets, use them.
They don't wanna, Alex. They could just green screen everything nowadays.
I don't want to green
Because they're
screen
cheap and lazy.
everything. I want to be able to have like a set that we can come back to.
An actual physical set.
The fucking Avengers
Like the Ghostbusters
compound
Firehouse.
It was in Age of Ultron. It was in
Infinity War.
It was in no. See, here's the thing. In order, it was in Avengers. It was in Age of Ultron, Ant-Man, Civil War, Infinity War, and help me out here. What else was on it? What else was it?
Are we talking about Avengers Mansion, or are we talking about the
movie
Tower.
Avengers, the movie Avengers Mansion?
It's been around. Oh,
But that was.
the movie
I'm talking
Avengers
specifically
Mansion.
about the
The
movie
mansion was
Avengers
never a
Mansion.
thing. Yeah, that was never a thing.
I count the upstate compound as the equivalent of the mansion.
Really, I don't. Unless they specifically say that Avengers Mansion is the headquarters of the Avengers, then it's the Avengers Mansion.
Okay.
Just like how I don't count Spider-Man's wrestling suit as his Spider-Man suit.
Yeah.
You know, we'll never get a Spider-Man origin story where Spider-Man goes up against a Macho Man, Randy Savage-looking man ever again.
Rest in peace.
He was great.
Rest in peace, Macho Man.
You were a magnificent.
Yeah, no, I was right.
Man.
I was right. It's CGI'd over the MetLife building.
Oh.
Yeah, so I was completely right when I said that it was the MetLife Center. Sorry, it was the MetLife Tower.
Okay. So, gentlemen, and how do you guys feel about what has been your favorite Avengers HQ? In
Tower.
What makes the tower your favorite?
I just love having the Avengers in this giant skyscraper. Like,
yeah,
you've got ground access for the heroes who need to come in from the ground. You've got high up sky access for Iron Man and Thor and War Machine and all those other guys. I just don't like.
You mean the scroll that conveniently looks like Rhodey?
Fuck that bullshit.
You say that again, I'll throw you.
I am never letting the MCU live down all of their terrible.
You mentioned Secret Wars
choices.
again, I'll throw you.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
You physically
that's
can't
fair.
throw
Secret
me.
Wars is bullshit. Secret Wars, and here's the thing. Secret
Yes,
Wars
All you
is
gotta do is
completely
this.
ignored by the Marvels. And it also ignores the events of Captain Marvel. But then again, you know what else ignored the events of Captain Marvel? Spider-Man Far From Home.
Yeah.
Beer and firearms are always a good combination. Remember to stock up on your safety beer before you go to the range, kids.
Alright, we turned on the power, so now we can go down into the basement.
You know what universe I would not want to live in?
What?
Oh, never mind.
The universe of Ranma 1/2.
Oh yeah, that would not be fun.
It actually, you know what?
Oh, that, yeah.
I think I'd actually have some fun living there. Living there for a while, up until I'm challenged to a fight just because I'm hanging out with Akane or I land in one of the cursed pools.
I have a feeling.
I'd stay away from the curse pools.
Now I would not mind, living in the Rosario plus Vampire universe, but that's only if I get to.
Yeah.
That's only. That's only if you're living in the anime version.
Uh-huh.
If you live in the manga version, you're fucked.
The manga?
No. If I live in the manga
version's like a whole different beast.
If I live in the manga version, I'm just gonna, I'm coming out armed for bear. Pretty vampires get one kind of steak, and the ugly vampires get some other kind of wood.
You realize that the vampire that almost broke into the human world was the equivalent of a flesh version of Super Metal Sonic when he transformed in Sonic Heroes.
Right.
Which is very
yeah.
And you know what flesh is vulnerable to?
Very eldritch.
A flamethrower.
In fact, yeah, I've only read through
a
little bit.
That big bitch?
Yeah.
I've only read through a little bit of the Rosario Vampire manga, and oh boy, that's a whole different beast.
Legitimately, buddy, where were the blood transfusions?
By the way, if anybody has spiritual awareness, Bleach would be a pretty bad place to live in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
Because if you have spiritual awareness, well, not only ghosts but also Hollow's potential rogue Shinigami, and Arrancar's Quincy, and then of course there would also be the potential of execution and being brought back into the surface. But I don't think any of you guys have read the Lost Agent arc, aka the best arc in that manga. I defy anybody who thinks otherwise, because honestly, I'm like, y'all are weak. As I was anticipating the worst to come out of that arc with how many people have been talking nonstop about how bad it is, but then I end up actually going through it, and I'm like, this is actually really good. What are you guys talking about?
Other than that, they're probably high on crack or something.
Yeah. And then there's also the fact that then there's also the fact that any disruption to the balance between the three worlds, anybody even without spiritual awareness would feel the shaking, especially with what's going on currently in the 1,000-Year Blood War anime. Hey, at this point, because for those not in the know, the Soul King is what is part of what's keeping the balance between the three worlds, and if that balance were to be so much as disrupted, let's just say we'd all be fucked.
I got one. Any universe that has the word punk in their universe. Steampunk, cyberpunk, steampunk, apocopunk.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. Obviously, like The Walking Dead would not be a good universe to live in. Crossed, not a good universe to live in.
Oh,
Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Resident Evil is probably about 50-50 because
definitely not a universe I want to live in.
Because I've got the skills to survive a Resident Evil universe, but I don't know if I have the patience.
Mm-hmm.
I think anybody could survive the cross universe. It's just a matter of for how long.
Kill everything you've come across.
Mm-hmm.
Treat it like it's DayZ.
Not to mention the crossed virus is very unpredictable. It literally could hit anyone. Yeah. It could hit me. It could even hit babies.
Yeah, I've seen a little bit
children.
of that comic. Yeah.
Man, I mean, fuck. If something like that, a virus like that can give you that much of a twisted mind, then fuck it. I'm living in a bunker.
The Last of Us would be a really bad universe to live in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh hell, especially
that's it.
You have to be quiet about everything.
Yeah.
Silent Hill.
Silent Hill you can deal with. As long as you're not the target of the town, you can get out.
Well, no, Silent Hill, you have to be dead.
Yu Hakusho universe.
No, you don't. Live people get sucked into Silent Hill all the time.
Yeah, just ask Harry Mason.
Oh yeah,
Harry
JoJo's
Mason,
Bizarre
James Sunderland.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure would also be a really bad universe to live in, especially after stands are introduced.
Travis wasn't dead in Silent Hill 0. I don't think Heather was alive in Silent Hill 3.
Yeah.
Then again, Silent Hill can just come to your fucking house in the Silent Hill universe. So, you know.
True.
Can we just leave this bird here? Please?
Hey, you mentioned Resident
I don't think I want to save her.
You mentioned Resident Evil. I don't think any version of Resident Evil is good to live in.
Guys, I'm being forced to save one of the worst things imaginable in this game.
Resident Evil games.
What the heck is that thing?
That is the soon-to-be bane of my existence.
That would be fine. Resident Evil movies would be fucking bullshit.
Which, by the way, in case you were wondering, since you were in Alt Zero, in case you were wondering, that thing is Canary Mary. She is the literal worst thing about this game. Bar none. Like, I could take anything else that this game throws at me. No problem. Canary Mary, on the other hand, can piss right off. You will see why.
Does it have anything to do with the fact that it looks like some kind of twisted version of an artist combining a human and an animal together?
Well, aside from that, there's also the fact that the minigame in question and that I have to endure with Canary Mary is a minigame that I know Gizmo would also easily be able to compete against her in.
Minecart racing.
With button mashing.
What about the Mario universe? Would anybody have a hard
could probably get
time living in the Mario universe?
Thing is, you might end up being collateral damage in whatever scheme Bowser's got cooked up.
You might, but like
might is the key word though.
But you're not gonna die really. You're just gonna get really fucking hurt.
Oh dear.
Apparently Cillian Murphy is being eyed to play Professor Quirrell in the Harry Potter show.
Who's Professor Quirrell in the Harry Potter show?
He was
stuttering Professor Quirrell.
Oh, I know who the character is, but who's playing him in the show?
Apparently it's going to be Cillian Murphy.
Who is Scarecrow in the Dark Knight trilogy.
Yeah. He was also Oppenheimer in Oppenheimer.
See that? I could see that.
He should just play Voldemort.
Yeah.
Just get him.
I could definitely...
He has like the gaunt.
Maybe as a young-ish
monster
Voldemort.
Well, they can do makeup for him. Like, give him the snake nose and the like the sunken eyes and stuff. If he could pass, and with modern day CGI, they could make him play both young Tom Riddle and modern day Lord Voldemort. He'd be really good for the role. Well, and if they just waste him as Quirrell in a one and done season, like that's just gonna be fucking lame.
Like everything else about this show. Like Alex never imagined that there would be something worse than the live action in Harry Potter movies, and damn it. I blew up the mine.
I should have switched.
Let's try this again with a bit more feeling.
I'm not actually paying attention to the shells right now. I'm just kind of acting at random to see if I can still win.
Alright.
Oh!
Bouncing dynamite, what?
Yeah, we gotta chase down sticks of dynamite. Oh!
Saving the world one hostile redneck
Star
at a
Wars.
time.
Star Wars would not be great to live in.
Nope.
Yep.
So many galactic takeovers.
Yep.
Especially not the Disney sequels where everything just gets blown up.
Like it's a Michael Bay production.
I could totally, like, I could imagine, like, you know, being able to join, like, the new Jedi Order in the original universe and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But, like...
What about the Transformers universe?
Okay, so are we talking... Actually, you know what? I don't think it
Whichever one. Does
Michael
it really matter?
Bay, no.
Because
animated,
then you'd
probably not.
I don't think it matters either way.
Here's the thing: if you're
Unicron.
Here's the thing: if you're in the Michael Bay Transformers universe, you'd have to be a very beautiful and attractive woman in order to survive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I probably can't really say much as far as the Ninja Turtles universe to live in.
That should be.
That also depends.
Fine.
Are we talking?
I think it could survive the Ninja Turtles universe. What are the...
Yeah.
I think it doesn't really matter. I mean, what are the fuck gonna do to me?
Yeah, it's like I'm
never know.
Well, here's the thing. I'm going to the sewers. I'm gonna find the nearest the pizza place that's nearest to the that's nearest to a manhole cover. I'm just gonna hang out there until I see a guy in a trench coat and fedora come in. And I'm just gonna say, hey, you know, whichever Ninja Turtle it is, can I come train with you guys?
Ah, shit. We're not gonna find the last one.
I've already got a black belt. I would not... I will totally help you take out the clan, the Foot Clan.
I will do whatever I can if you guys really want to take down this Shredder person that badly. I have a message from Shredder. He tells you, zip it. Slaps April.
Yeah, if I had to pick a place, that'd be easiest to living. It's the Ninja Turtles. Like, you're not really living in outer space. You're not living with superheroes. You're literally working with ninjas who are not going to attack you in public unless you're, of course, attacked by the original cartoon Shredder.
But I don't want to conquer this place.
I want to conquer Earth. Man, they made Shredder and Crane argue like a married couple in the later seasons of the 80s cartoon.
He's even stupider than the last one, and he written his resume in crayon.
Meanwhile, oh wait, I got another one. I brought some takeout, yo. So let's get out and pig out. It's Shredder. Where? I swear, 80s Shredder had some really weird moments.
Yeah.
So the thing is, now I just imagine in the Shredder from the 03 series in terms of like their menace and whatnot, not the the twist that they are Chirel.
Yeah. That took me by surprise because I didn't know about the 80 series until through AVGN's retrospective.
The whole thing about
sure, it was planned out by the comic creators. They were like, hey, let's do this twist. But the thing is like, and there was some build up to it based off of the fact that literally Shredder picks up his severed head, walks through fire after Leonardo decapitates him, and I'm like, what?
He should be dead by now.
And Shredder even makes light of the fact that he was decapitated. Saying, you merely separated my head from my body. I'm like, merely? Okay. Do you hear this, Gonpachiro? Sorry, I have to quote that one Inosuke meme.
Bebop, Rocksteady, you contaminated contingencies.
Remember, Bebop and Rocksteady are the ones responsible for why Shredder turned into Michelangelo briefly.
Oof. That was weird.
Like, yeah, I'm like, Bebop, Rocksteady, you realize this is all your fault, right? They're just that stupid. I swear, I can never find this last one. Ah, fuck. Yeah, I know. I should get out of the mine while I can.
Oh, I got one. The Aqua Teen Hunger Force universe. You tell me that my house is right next to another house with the door the shape of a giant fast foods cup. I'm turning the other way. I know exactly what craziness I'd have to expect if I move in next door.
Except this season, you.
Except this season, the butt of my gun.
What about Hand Banana?
Fuck Hand Banana.
You know, the funny thing is that at I was showcasing some of the guys JoJo's Bizarre Adventure abridged with with where or apparently Iggy, who is a character that you'll be seeing later, his personality is essentially hand banana. And he tells Polnareff, "Tonight, you." And and then he's like, "What do you think he meant by tonight? Me." "What are you talking about?" "You know, the dog." "Just a dog?" "But they're right. I'm just a dog." Basically, is like, even if you know the truth, they won't believe you.
I could easily kill Hand Banana anyway.
Can you now?
You got anything coming up Friday?
Say what now?
You got anything planned for the weekend?
So I think Ben and I were planning on finishing up Pissmaker finally. Other than that, there's Pirates of the Caribbean on Friday, and then Batman the Animated Series. Sorry, Pirates of the Caribbean on Saturday, and Batman the Animated Series on Sunday.
Guess we're doing the script.
Yeah, we'll
probably reaction by the end of the month or something.
We'll get back to Screw Attack next week.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we're at 50-50.
I swear to God.
He's not here right now.
Oh, shut the hell up, you stupid.
Right, I win.
I'm gonna search all over this damn place until I find the one place I haven't searched. Then I'm gonna start from there. The minute one of these is attacked, that's when the timer starts. Prince, as you've seen.
Mm-hmm.
Would the Ghostbusters universe be pretty hard to live in? I mean, considering...
Probably.
I think so.
I mean, I wouldn't want to.
You get paid to catch ghosts, and they're real.
That's assuming that I'd be a Ghostbuster. Whereas, like, I wouldn't mind being there if I was a Ghostbuster.
Makes you wonder, how much do they pay? They never really were straightforward with that, were they?
No.
No.
But there was a steady enough paycheck in it for Winston.
I mean, if it's...
wound up being the most successful out of all of them, too.
Yeah, if it's steady enough that even a guy that's just there for the money is able to make a living, like a proper living, it must be paying a lot. And it's not even like and from what I can tell, it's not even like a job where you have to like, oh, I'm working here so I could get some skills to work at Ghostbusters, because, you know, where are you gonna do work for that? The cemetery? The morgue? It's like, where could you possibly work to gain more skills to become a Ghostbuster?
That's a good question.
Well, not everyone's exactly Winchester.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I just found out that RuneScape has private servers.
Oh, yeah.
Problem is they're jank.
I believe it. It's RuneScape. Everything's jank about that.
I like RuneScape. I like old school RuneScape.
I'm not putting it down. I'm just saying that there's a lot of jank about RuneScape.
Yeah, it's just like jankscape. Might as well be. I mean, the private service for RuneScape, of all things, I would expect someone to try to look for ways to improve on it by themselves. But, dude, it's worse than when I played when I was a kid. Delayed reaction, like missing sound effects. You know, music not always playing when it should. No one's anywhere.
Probably not set up right then.
And it's a shame too, because I like old school RuneScape from the official guys. The problem is that they're not real. From what I can tell recently, they're not really handling their memberships that well. Like they're hiking up the price, and they're now having ads when you've already paid for membership, which is odd. And you know the whole body type A, body type B bullshit.
Yeah.
Because imagine my shock, I pick body type B, and then I go to get some armor, let's say a metallic skirt, and it says, "This is armor made for a woman." Oh, I'm sorry. For a who? Who now? A what? What'd you say it was for? And this is, and what kind of body am I in? A type B. So what is it then? And who's this metallic skirt for? A woman. I see. And what type of body is this? Exactly.
Yeah. Sorry, I haven't been contributing much to this conversation.
Have you guys
all right,
thought of
neither have I.
Have you guys thought of other games that might be interesting to do a race? Because I got a bunch of PS2, I got a few GameCube and Xbox games we could probably pick from. Like, let me see here. I'm gonna look at Xbox games. I got Destroy All Humans 1 and 2. I got Halo, the Game of the Year edition.
Oh, so do I.
Oh, I forgot I had this. I have the Van Helsing game based off the movie.
Ooh, that's actually a pretty good
When are
one.
we gonna do Ape Escape?
Yes.
Yes, Kevin. When are we gonna do Ape Escape?
I have the game now.
Okay, well, we're doing Ape Escape then.
What do you mean have the game now? You got Duck Station working properly now?
No, I bought it off PSN.
Gross, you're giving Sony money.
That was a little bit too seductive for my taste.
Why are you giving Sony money even after the PlayStation Network shut down?
The PlayStation Network shut down for I think it was 7 days. PS Plus subscribers get 7 free days of PSN, and then everybody else gets nothing. Days.
Days, not months.
Not a month. Not a month. Not 2 months. Not 3 months. Not 2 free games like it was last time. 7 days. 7 days.
That's the equivalent of getting 48 hours free Xbox Live.
Which, you know, that was fine when it was like, you know,
that was in its infancy, though. That had an excuse, but this is for like people who were veterans in PlayStation Network.
Yeah.
I am so glad I never got a PlayStation 5.
By the way, I just want to say, I think it was really cool that Samuel L. Jackson was Uncle Sam at the Super Bowl. I think that was the only cool thing that happened there, aside from Kendrick Lamar calling Drake a pedo live on TV.
Samuel L. Jackson as
Uncle Sam, yeah.
Uncle Sam, that is awesome.
Yeah, that was amazing.
I'm the father of your country, motherfucker.
Motherfucker, I will shoot you, he said, as calmly.
Oh.
right,
this is the start of another round. I just wasted those cigarettes. That's okay, now he can't use them either.
I pledge allegiance to the motherfucking flag.
And the nation for which it motherfucking stands.
Why don't you stand, motherfucker? You know, when I can't stand, you not standing. But yeah, Ape Escape is a great game to do a race on.
They're playing the original one for the PlayStation, right?
Yes, not the PSP remake.
Yeah, I was gonna say not the PSP.
That plays fine, but there's limitations that they had to deal with. You know, no dual sticks.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I played fine at all. I mean, no dual sticks.
So you're saying that there exists a version of the game on the PlayStation Portable?
Yes.
It's not exactly the same game though. It has a slight it's a graphics upgrade, but like you have 3 gadgets instead of 3. The X button
3 gadgets instead of 4.
Oh yeah, it's 3 gadgets instead of 4. You know, that's
yeah, because you said 3 gadgets instead of 3.
Yeah, so you got 3 gadgets in your inventory instead of 4, like you usually do in the games. Let's see what else. The X button. That's how you use your items instead of using the other analog stick, which the PSP doesn't have. The voice actor is a voice actress now. Different music. Different voice actors altogether, actually, now that I think about it.
Yeah.
And the camera controls are different, too.
Sorry, I just ended up deciding to look up a guide for this thing because I cannot for the life of me find that this thing of dynamite. It's this mini game is really dumb.
Dynamite.
No, it's dynamite in that instance.
Dynamite.
How? Gizmo, it's dynamite.
Don't correct my diction, bitch.
Hmm.
You know what? Didn't they say they were gonna make another movie?
Black Dynamite?
Yeah.
I don't know if they were going to do another one after the
I remember
show.
them saying that. Swing! Swing! Swing!
Never forget Black Jaws. Too much thick James. Too much soul food. Too much soul food killed Thick James. Too much Thick James killed Black Jaws.
Or Mr. Rogers and Cardigan Foo. Oh fuck, Cardigan Foo. Oh yeah, since Bernie Burns bought back Rooster Teeth, what do you think he's gonna do with it? Revive Ruby?
Oh god, I don't want him to revive Ruby.
How about fix Ruby?
Man, I don't fucking know.
I'd rather they try fixing Ruby first.
How do you fix Ruby? Do you just go back to season 4 and try to make that work?
Oh, the Monty cut or something, and then try to remake it.
Yeah.
You know, Ruby, the Monty cut.
See, that doesn't sound like a bad idea. The problem is that a lot of Monty's vision, I'm sure, got lost along the way.
I'm sure. That Bumblebee shit. It was forced from the beginning.
Yep.
You know how forced it felt? It felt like they were cousins, if you know my reference.
Yeah. Probably.
They're the best cousins in the world.
You know what was once the greatest song in the world?
Oh, you know, incest is best, I hear. Maybe they were cousins from Alabama.
Finally.
Oh, how about posting back the good content that was up before, the message took over Rooster Teeth? Dick jokes. Boob jokes. Wee jokes that were funny. Asshole jokes. Race jokes. Gay jokes. Gay jokes. Deadass, I will gladly ask. I would gladly welcome their gay jokes back, because at least they were funny. I'm talking.
Oh, god damn it. Oh.
Red versus blue style.
I wasted my thing.
And then it became another thing.
If this is an emergency, press 11. There is no 11, you fucking whore! Ooh, language. Nowadays, if this is an emergency, press 11. Ah. Keep your voice down. Which one's funnier?
Ooh. All right, I'm probably gonna be wrapping it up soon, guys.
Yep.
I had a good time playing this, but I'm getting I probably should have gotten back into this earlier, to be frank, back when they first added the multiplayer update. But
your name's not Frank.
Well, I was doing other stuff at the time.
But Alex, your name isn't Frank.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, since like in the last game, I decided to show off the bad ending. For that, so for this one, I will show off the bad ending here before I go. So next time on Banjo-Tooie, we will continue Glitter Gulch Mine. Till then,
game over.
Game over, yeah!
I'm going to say the N-word.
Well, that was rather anticlimactic. Oh, see you around.
Later.
Bye-bye.
And I'm done.
I'm going to be signing off soon here. Actually, I'm just going to be signing off now because the thing I was trying to look at isn't coming up. Bye, everybody. Excuse me, you know where to find me and Kevin. Rhino has nothing he wants to promote for right now.
Mm-hmm.
Damon.
Yep. Yeah, I'm here. You can
promote
find my
channel.
stuff at bitshoot.com/channel/the DJ Brett12.
Yep. Zero.
Oh, and before we go,
here.
Next week is Sonic is the continuation of our Sonic Heroes race.
Oh, Sonic, we're back to Sonic Heroes. Oh, that's cool. All right. Zero, promote your channel.
Yes. My YouTube channel is Ultimate SSJ0X. I know I haven't done much, but I will get back to doing content eventually. I just don't know when, but I will eventually. So,
all right.
No.
Hey, come on.
Do it
I got
now.
other things to deal with, alright?
Make the videos for the YouTube channel. Make the videos for the YouTube channel now.
I will as soon as possible.
Gizmo, I need you to promote your channel right now, or the Predator is going to eat your ass.
Gizmo, my name is Gizmo Ibiki. My channel is the same name, Gizmo Ibiki. And by the time I'm done making this character select music tier list, I will be streaming regularly again.
All right, well, go subscribe to Gizmo Ibiki on YouTube.
Until, whatever this might come to mind. But until then, I'm going to be busy with the tier lists. And the next time you see me go online, it's gonna be playing a Boy and His Blob on Wii.
All right, and we'll be back to the Screw Attack Top 10 tier list next week on Friday night. Until then, we'll see you guys later. Gizmo, Rhino, Ben, and I are going to be playing some Borderlands on Wednesday. Gonna get about 2 hours of Borderlands in.
Yeah, boy.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Till. And then I'm trying to think. I'm scheduled to do. No, I don't have anything else going.
Content.
I don't have anything else going on Saturday, so I might try and do something else before we do the movie. I'm not sure, because I wanted to do something, and now I don't even remember what it was, so I'm regretting bringing it up. So whatever, fuck it. Yeah, I sound like the fucking Tasmanian devil tonight. Bye, everybody.
Now you're making me cough because you know exactly what it is.
It's contagious. I gave Kevin a computer virus.